Time stands still on the Lincolnshire fenland, which the sea once embraced in its watery arms. The dikes and the ditches cut deep their incisions, and the only landmarks are the churches and farms. When the rain tumbles down, the earth drinks it deeply. The plough turns it over like chocolate spread, and the toiling farm workers keep their yearly promise that this nation's belly is constantly fed.
When you visit the towns and villages of South Holland, you will notice that there are lots of beautiful buildings. Have you ever wondered where the wealth needed to create these buildings came from?
I grew up on a farm in South Holland and have seen the way farming has changed since I was a girl. But there has been far greater changes to the land over the past 1,000 years.
After the last ice age, the area was flooded with seawater depositing silts and clays which would later create fertile farmland.
In Roman times, when the sea started to retreat, people moved onto the land, building mud walls to enclose their fields.
As will be seen, they later created dikes and drains to clear the water from the marshy land and slowly pushed the sea further and further away.
Life in South Holland is bound to the land, and generations of farming families have settled here, braving the cold winters and risk of flooding to produce a vast range of crops which are exported all over the UK and the world.
That most of South Holland's earliest settlement history is linked to salt making.
Britons living under Roman rule recognised that the drying silt caused by the sea retreating from the land provided the opportunity to make salt from seawater.
Salt was very expensive then, as it was the only way to preserve food so that it didn't go mouldy.
Salt making in Holbeach and Fleet is mentioned in the Doomsday Book. Keith, can you tell us the significance of where we are today?
Well, Amy, salt is and always has been an important commodity to humans throughout the ages. Salt making sites are called salterns, and many are known to have existed throughout South Lincolnshire. Here at Gedney Dyke, the prominent mounds of waste material from that industry still exist and are situated at the north end of the village. So Amy, although you've lived in this area all your life, you never knew about these mounds. Well, that's interesting, but the contours here are incredible really when you think this was a flat landscape all those years ago.